Hello, all you aficionados, and happy Water Change Wednesday to you. On the day I'm filming this, happy Independence Day to you, all you Americans out there, and happy 4th of July to everyone out there. Water Change Wednesday, I want to get this in before you see it's starting to rain just a little bit, but I'm getting low on my rain barrels. You see there's the bottom of it. One kind of gross, needs to be cleaned out, but I noticed it was low because when I open the spigot all the way up, that's what I get. So I was like, what's the deal here? I was like, it's gotta be low water pressure. Well, how do you get low water pressure in a rain barrel? You have low amounts of water. I'm gonna rinse this out. Wow, there's some mosquitoes in there. I need to take care of that. So, luckily it's about to, actually it's raining right now. It's just starting to drizzle. There's a rainstorm coming this way, and so I'm hoping to get this video completely done before the rain comes in. As you see, my overflow is not so overflowing. As my backup overflowing is definitely not very backed up either. Even my tadpole tub is getting low. I need to top it off. Thankfully the rain is coming. Also my, let's see, get over here. Oh, really quick random thing. So this branch fell a few days ago randomly from out of this sweet gum here once again. It's the second large sweet gum branch to fall. This one I get it. It fell in a place that makes sense, but what I don't understand is I can't find the branch that it fell from. Anyways, this isn't, you know, Tree Tuesday. This is a Water Change Wednesday. So guppies are hanging out down below because the water's not too warm, but I think they're hanging out down below. Yep, they're coming out. They think they're getting fed, so see, they're doing fine. Mystery fish are still in there. Guppy grow out is doing fine as well. The water's once again not too warm, so they're coming up from below because they think they're getting fed again. Plants are still doing much better than last summer. Fry are crazy as ever. Bachelor pad is bachelor padding it up. My new buckets filled with water that I had to change out because of the foul watermelon left in there. Those are doing just fine. Starting to catch some new mosquito larvae for food for the fish. I'll come out and do that after it rains. Should bring. It's just so humid right now. Like the air is so thick. It's like disgusting. You could cut it with a knife right now. But anyways, what was I gonna say? Oh, so my water change. What I do with them is, cool thing about my rain barrels. I put on the fries and they're the most active. With my rain barrel, is that I directly take the water from the rain barrel and scoop out all the mosquito larvae that I get from out of there, and then pour the water into the fish tubs, and then but first I take old fish water, the old fish water from, you know, the green water stuff in here, and, you know, built up all the levels and stuff in the water. Take that and scoop it out with my handy dandy milk jug scoops right there, and I pour those into my watering can for my my garden. Here's part of my garden right here. I finally took my friend's advice, and I strung it up going across. You see here, going down to the tomato plants. Also, I have some cucumbers growing in here, and I've been really happy with the lack of weeds this year. The lack of weeds actually happened by a mistake, but I learned from it, and I'm going to continue to do that. So anyways, have a garden staple or a yard staple in the bottom, and the string going from the lawn and garden staple going up to a line that goes across. With these are literally some PVC poles I had laying around. I might need to lengthen that middle one, especially because that PVC is bowing quite a bit, and so this way I don't have to always, because my tomato plants grow way taller than what the tomato cages will allow, and if I build my own, it's just I keep having to build onto it and onto it again and again and again, and I'm pretty sure, I mean, that's like, I think 7 or 8 feet tall right there. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to have to build anything taller than that, and if I do, then I'll just have to start pruning it and trimming it, and that should be the end of the season by that point. I know I'm a little bit late in the season to have tomato plants this short, but luckily our growing season here lasts for a while, and I should be able to be picking tomatoes on through the end of September, possibly the beginning of October. So anyways, this is one thing, but this is one place that I take my old fish water and pour it on the tomatoes, right there obviously. And there's some cucumbers there, and there, and there, and then there's some off screen you can't really see very much, but so yeah, that's where the old fish water with the ammonia and the nitrates and stuff built up in it goes to, so that way it's good for the plants. But sorry, let me stop walking around talking. But that that is even, I want to conserve even more water than that, so I got a new system that I'll be trying out and making a video of that later on. So stay tuned for that video. When I do get it finished, I'll put a link to it up here, hopefully. And that will conserve the water. And what I'll still be taking water from out of the fish tubs, putting it into this system. It'll be watering the plants. It'll be much faster, much more efficient, and conserve water by a lot. It will reduce the amount of water lost to evaporation just in a very large amount. Then the so that's one thing I've got coming up in a future video. Another thing I have coming up is I have a new, let's just call it a new toy for my hobby or channel, and I'll be posting some videos with that. Will be coming out pretty soon once I figure out the exact content that I want to use. See, I think it's also the pressure has dropped so much that they're going down the bottom because they sense that a storm is coming. So pretty interesting. When I was on the way to the produce stand, my water bottle, as you see in the previous video, was starting to chirp a lot, and it started to chirp the closer and closer I got to what looked like a storm cloud. And sure enough, that storm cloud was dropping a little bit of droplets of rain, and which makes sense because that's a lower pressure area where the storm is, so the water bottle was equalizing the pressure. So I thought that was pretty neat. Of course, that would be the nerd in me, but yeah, obviously you see they're doing just fine. The guppies in here doing fine. I don't see any fry. I should be seeing some in the next few days, I would think, hopefully, unless they're eating them all as they come out, which that's not cool if that's what they're doing. But then let's see here. These are growing a little bit more slowly than I thought they would. I've left the covers off because I think it was Susan that made a comment of if they're getting the sunlight, then it helps with their color even more. So I'm trying that, and I haven't had any problems with any predators, lost any predators very much at all. I really haven't noticed anything, so I'm going to keep them uncovered. I would like to go in the next few days to my local pawn store. Yes, we do have one of those here, and get some water lettuce if I can get some. If they have some of that, so that should be pretty fun and exciting. Something else I wanted to say in this video. What was it? Oh, a quick update on my solar-powered aerator. I'm thinking that the this is actually, it's solar charged and not really solar powered, is what I'm thinking. I think I'm using it wrong, thinking that the solar panel will charge the battery and then it will run off of the battery, but it won't directly run off the solar power. That makes sense. As you see, it's not working now, but I think that if I left it out to charge the battery while it was off, which I've been trying to turn it off, but I can't get it to turn off. Maybe I'll try it when I have both hands in the video without the camera. And it you see it's giving power because the red light's on, but it's not making any bubbles. So it was a $20 experiment. I'm still not done with it, so But that's the update on that. I got a lot of questions on that on my live stream on Monday night, and I'm really hoping when we get some more rain here, it'd be really nice. So anyways, if you found any of this video informative or educational or entertaining, which would be impressive if you found it at all entertaining, please give it a thumbs up. If you found any part of it that bothered you, give it a thumbs down. Please explain below what I could do better. There's that long-fin female fry is growing quite nicely there. That's a lot of asking one sentence. And anyways, if you aren't already, please go ahead and subscribe. Well on my way to my 1,000 subscriber mark, where I'll be able to start my my fish breeding program for students. I'm calling it Hooked on Fish for now, tentatively. Once I get to that point, once I get to 1,000, we'll better be able to support that fish breeding program, which will be able to help to breed endangered or extinct in the wild fish, potentially with students also, and not just students at my school, but students in my entire local area. Also would be helping out my local fish store, one of my local fish stores, and my local fish club as well. I talked to them about it last week, and they're pretty excited about it as well. So please subscribe if you're all interested in helping out with that program. Just share this channel, share this video, and the more of an audience I can reach, the more kids and fish actually I can help. So that'll be a great thing. I've got quite a few ideas about that, and I talked about it in my live stream last week, so that was go check that out. And be sure to turn on the notifications. I do plan on doing some pop-up live stream whenever I'm in some neat places that do have Wi-Fi access. And yeah, next part of this video, if I do have a next part of this video, will be I will have the rain barrel rinsed out, and you'll be seeing the flow is really increased. So not really that exciting, but if I do decide to film it, then that'll be up next. So you'll see immediately right after this. What water change Wednesday video of mine would be complete without a scene that makes you have to go to the bathroom. Right here, what I'm doing is I'm bleeding out it's called bleeding out my rain barrel. I just rinsed it out with the hose. I feel that's kind of redundant to use a hose in my rain barrel, which is supposed to be a way to save water, but look at all that gunk that I just cleaned up. It looks, I think, noticeably better than I did before. So I'm trying to scoop a bunch of that stuff out. I know it probably doesn't really affect the fish too much, but it kind of, I don't know, I think it's gross. So that's what I'll do next, and I'm trying to get some of the gross out. There's also going to be some mosquito larvae in here as well, so there'll be some great source of some more fish food. So I realized in my last part of the video I forgot to say, keep it fishy, people. So keep it fishy, people.